Look, bro, you can ignore me, you can cry about it, whatever. You can feel sad. I'm here to change your life, alright? And if you give this video a watch, I promise you will look at life in a completely different way and manner, okay? Now, dude, let this sink in. From the second you were born, you started to die. It may sound like I'm a depressed emo girl or whatever, but think about it. Ever since the second that you were born, you started dying. That makes sense, right? And why am I saying this? I'm saying this because you're letting your life go to fucking waste. You could be going in harder. You have big dreams, you have big goals, you have big aspirations. You want to be rich, you want to be successful, you want to feel confident, you want to be shredded as fuck, jacked as fuck, right? You want to drive your dream car. Cool. Are you working on that every single day? Are you working that every single waking second? Are you? Or are you just drifting around? Are you letting your precious life, the only life that you have, the only single one that you have, are you letting it drift away? Are you letting it just pass by? Are you, imagine you're a plastic bag and you're letting the wind fucking toss you around. Is that you? Is that? Because if so, I'm sorry, bro. You're just ungrateful as fuck. You were born for a reason. Your mom didn't abort you for a fucking reason. You are breathing for a reason. And that reason is to become as good, as successful, as powerful, as impactful as you possibly can. That is your goal. And you should strive for that every single day. You should strive for that, dude. You have goals, but no one is gonna get you towards them but you. You are the one, you are the single, only one person in your fucking life who can make this work or who can fuck this up. It is that simple, dude. So what do I want you to do? This will sound cringe. You will fucking hate me. But I want you to lock in, dude. I genuinely want you to lock in. I hate that term so fucking bad. But I really need you and I really want you to lock in. You have goals. You probably want to be rich. Maybe you want to hit 10K a month. Whatever. You're not gonna get there doing the shit that you're currently doing. You need to go in harder. You need to work harder. And you need to work more. It is difficult. And it is easy said. It is hard done. It is easier said to say than to do. But it's what needs to be fucking done, dude. You've had enough of just sitting around. You've wasted enough of your life already. Enough. So why waste it even more? Maybe you feel like it's too late to start. Maybe you feel like, oh, yeah, I could have started years before. It's just not worth it anymore. I had the same idea as well, dude. I started my business just right before turning 17 years old. I knew about the concept of online business ever since 12 years old. I hit my first 10K a month at 17 years old. I just turned 18. I'm making multiple 5 figures a month. I just dropped out of fucking high school. And how did I get here? It's because I realized that ever since the second I was born, whenever I took my first breath, a fucking countdown timer started. An hourglass, a sand hourglass was flipped around and the sand started to flow down. I started to die. And so did you. Ever since the second that you came out of your mom, ever since the second you left her womb, you started dying. And you can call me cringe, you can say, oh, that's so fucking weird, oh, that's so depressing to think about. It is true. You cannot argue with me on that. Death is inevitable. It is depressing, it is sad. But you can do two things after hearing that. You can just go about your day, do whatever you did, be the same miserable fuck that you were, or you can take action. You can realize that the countdown timer is ticking. It is going lower and lower and lower. It is not going up. It's never going up. It's only going down. And guess what? Every single second, every single minute, every single hour, every single day, each ticking second that you waste, it is fucking gone. Wiped out. It is hard to hear, but it is fucking true. I'm saying this from brother to brother. You've had enough of fucking around you. You need to log the fuck in. You need to be conscious about what you do. You've drifted around enough. You've played enough video games. You've scrolled on social media for long enough. Enough. Stop doing that shit. It's not getting you anywhere. It's not giving you anything. It's not benefiting you in any way, shape, or form. Log the fuck in. Ever since you were born, you started to die. It's not a hard concept to grasp, is it? It's not. Let that fucking sink in. Ever since the second you were born, you started to die. Doesn't that fucking scare you? Doesn't that give you a sense of urgency? To me, it fucking does. When I realized this, when I realized that I have limitless potential and I'm the only person limiting myself, and I'm limiting myself because my fucking brain craves comfort. It seeks comfort. When I realized this shit, dude, my whole life changed. You are capable of so many things. You are capable of everything, and it may not seem like it, but here's how the world works. If someone has done something, you can do it too. Elon Musk is a multi-billionaire. He has like $300 billion, maybe? You can do that too. I know. It seems illogical. It doesn't seem realistic. But it's true. If he could do it, so can you. So can I. I can become a multi-billionaire like Elon Musk. Now, will I? Probably not. To be 100% honest with you. I don't think that I will reach Elon's level. But if he could do it, so can I. And I will work my way up there. I will keep on working. And why will I keep on working? Is because ever since the day I was born, I started to fucking die. The sand in the hourglass is trickling down. That little neck that is dividing those two fucking slots. The one where there is sand and the one where there is none. Dude, the sand is slowly trickling through. And it may seem like it's going slowly. But look at your own life, dude. You've noticed that the days are going by faster and faster. Time seems to be like just running away from you. You wake up, you blink twice, holy shit, it's a new day. The day just speeds through like a fucking Lamborghini, dude. Realize this. Every single day is going by faster and faster and faster. And you've noticed this. You've complained about this to your friends, to your family members. You're saying, holy shit, time is going by so fast. Guess what? It's not slowing down. It's not going in reverse. You're not gonna magically get more time. So what's the best thing that you can do? It is to use your time wisely. You wasted enough time. I have wasted enough time. Dude, I think I calculated this once. I've spent over 250 days on Fortnite. Holy fuck. That's a third of a year. Dude, do you realize how insane that is? 250 days. Wasted. Gone into thin air. I cannot get those back. Now imagine if I spend those 250 days traveling the world, working on my business, fucking spending time with my family, with my friends. Which one is better? 250 days of doing the same monotonous task, fucking launching my computer, jumping out of a battle bus, landing in tilted towers, dying, or with me spending time on my business and being with my family, which one would be more valuable? The answer is obvious. So what does that tell you? You need to use your time wisely. Use it in beneficial ways. You've wasted enough time. Is this making sense to you? Is this making you feel something? It probably is. And guess what? That's a good thing. That's a sign. That's a sign that you can change. Now, here's the question. Are you willing to change? Are you willing to let go of the discomfort in your fucking life? Are you willing to sacrifice the social media, the Instagram, the YouTube, the video games, the junk food in order to get a better future? Are you willing to sacrifice that? I was willing to sacrifice that. And guess what? Because I was willing to sacrifice all of that bullshit, I'm living my dream life now. Dude, I'm making multiple 5 figures a month at 18 years old. I'm gonna be moving in with one of my clients into my dream fucking state in 2025. How am I gonna do that? How did I get here? It's because I made a fucking change. And why did I make the change? It is because I realized that ever since the day I was born, I started to fucking die. Is that making sense? This is one of the most powerful lessons I've learned. This is so fucking powerful. And I'm speaking from my heart. You can feel it. You can hear it. Dude, I changed my life. I felt and I thought that it was too late. But it fucking wasn't. And guess what? It is not too late for you too. You can change. It is not too late to change. Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich, it was stated that the most successful businessmen started businesses at like 40 to 60 years old. Middle-agers. And that's not too late. It's never too late. You need to realize that. Dude, it's better to start quote unquote late than it is to never start. Would you rather get rich, become a billionaire at 70 years old? Or would you rather never become a billionaire? Dude, the answer is fucking obvious. So guess what? If you feel like it's too late, if you feel like you've procrastinated for long enough, start. Just fucking start. It is better to start later than never. You've wasted enough time. Ever since the day you were born, you started to die. Let that fucking move you. Let that motivate you, dude. It changed my life, and it can change yours too. I think you got my point, dude. I truly pray. Pray to fucking God. I'm sorry for swearing in that sentence. I pray to God that you decide to change. You've wasted enough time. And you have so much potential. And it may not seem like it. You may feel and think that you're worthless. But I promise you, man, you're not. I thought the same thing. But look at me now. People look up to me. People aspire to be like me. But I didn't get here by chance. I didn't get here by luck. I got here by putting in hard, ruthless work. It was hard. It still is hard. It is really stressful. If you can see, on my forehead, I have wrinkles. I'm just 18. I have stressed so much. But I achieved my dream life. I got here. And you can do it too. So realize, dude. Ever since the day you were born, you started to die. Remember that.